Hey you guys. Oh, the light just came on heavy. Alright, so first and foremost, I'm like this in my PJs and stuff with my little Drake shirt from 2012. I am doing the most, okay? But I wanted to come on here mainly because something happened to me today which I really wanted to share with you guys. I made a Facebook video about it, which probably really shows my feelings 100% because I now know what I want to say. Whereas before I was just kind of speaking. I didn't know what was going to come out. But I genuinely wanted to come on here despite the fact that I look a little cray, just to let you guys know what happened, because I think that it's something that can really touch all of you in a way to have some faith for what you're fighting for. So I had made a video recently talking about the fact that I had a rough experience in Philly. You know, not totally rough to the point where it's like I haven't had good times. Here goes my pup with his stuff every time I'm recording something. Hush! So, anyway, so I've had a rough time as far as even like moving around Philly. I moved about 4 times before I finally got, or 3 times before I moved into the 4th place, which is where I live now. And it was all based off of things that were not under my control. So like they were selling the building, or there was an issue as far as like the house had bed bugs in a certain room, and luckily my stuff was still packed up. And then the second place I moved at, the person, one of the roommates that lived there, they were going through some stuff that I really didn't want to be around too much. So, and as stated before, when I said this in the other video, I respect them heavily, and I really wish them well on that, on curing whatever was going on with that too. But the point is that I was definitely going through a lot of shit of moving, and then finally I came to a point where I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to even think about it. And that's when I found my apartment that I live in right now, that I absolutely love, that's I'm very blessed to have. But the reason why I mention these things is because of the fact that I want you guys to understand my whole point of coming to Philly was so that way I could leave New Jersey. Well, I was already out of Jersey, but I was in Bensalem. I didn't want to go back to New Jersey, but I wanted to be in a city environment that was going to offer me resources that I could utilize in order to get me to my career of what I wanted to do. Now, I've been fighting for this career for so many years. I've been fighting for even the other stuff that I do. It's not just astrology, and it's not just you know, holistic healing that I'm into. It's also hair and makeup. It's also wanting to go back to school for design, for clothing design. It's also the fact that I went to school for massage, for Eastern massage and Western for massage. That I went to school for special effects as well, not just regular makeup. So there was a ton of things that I really have studied, and I want to be able to utilize all of that and then continue to go to school for more trades, because that's my passion. But the fact is that all of these things are really out of speculated business, and they're not orthodox careers. So it's a struggle because you're in a society where like everybody is telling you to go to school, get your college degree, graduate. Now you have to get your master's, or if you have to get a doctorate, or if you know, I don't even know to name all the different degrees that you can get and still wind up applying to places and not hearing back from them sometimes, or having to do the most just to get a position, and you might not necessarily get the salary that you're looking for, whatever the case may be. And again, this is no disrespect to people that work in fields that are requiring the degrees, but my point is that my career is not as accepted as what another person's career might be. And I feel like in all areas, we all kind of go through that with our own beliefs. And I just wanted to share this with you guys because this year has been tough on me, but every single thing I was pretty much given. Like my bed, I was supposed to pay for the frame, and it broke. And so the girl ended up just giving me the bed. Literally, the bed, she bought it like 3 months before I even picked it up, and it was a full queen size, I mean, not full queen, it was a queen size bed, brand new, you know what I mean? Like, barely used, and that was given to me. All I had to do was buy a frame that was like $40 at Walmart to be able to sleep on it. My couch was left for me by a previous roommate. My dresser was left for me. I had a table that I used for cooking that was also left. There was so many different things that were given to me, and I didn't have to pay for any of them. And at the same time, like, yes, before I went and moved out of my Ben-Salem apartment, I sold all my furniture or gave away my furniture that I spent so much money for over, like, you know, when I had enough money, I accumulated so much money and paid for nice furniture, and I was so sad to let that furniture go. But the point is that there was, during that time, I remember my friend that was helping me move, Kara, said to me, you giving away your furniture to these people or selling it for low prices is going to help you in the future. It is definitely going to be given to you. And literally everything I have right now is a hand-me-down, but it's nice stuff, and it's stuff that was taken care of that I'm utilizing. And like, I didn't have to literally like do much work to get it. And this was because I took the route of coming to Philly, saying that this was my goal, you know, saying I'm going to go against the mundane. I'm not going to be in this industry that I'm working anymore. Not, you know, saying that bartending is not a good industry, but it just wasn't working for me anymore. There were so many issues of keeping a position because of the stress of like stuff that I just did not care about, things that I felt were not important, or just like I just genuinely didn't want. I wanted more for myself. I had more plans for myself, and I struggled with having to work in the industry for 10 years, and I wasn't seeing results with things that I wanted. It was like my backup plans were becoming my plan, and I was mad about it. So even when I was given positions that, you know, some people would say like, damn, you scored that position at that bar, and like, you're gonna do so well. It's the summertime, you know, so they're like, you're gonna do so well. And like, realistically for me, I was struggling because I still, my heart wasn't fulfilled with what I had a passion for. And it was a struggle for me. So even though I took the job seriously, I still had other motives to be somewhere else. And because of it, I wasn't happy there. And happiness, if you're not happy, it's going to eat you from the inside out. So that was my biggest struggle. But to take this leap to come to Philly for the reasonings of being able to pursue my careers in these different speculated businesses that I'm into, and to have everything literally work out for me in a way where I didn't even have to put that much work as far as like stress, as far as, you know, I mean, I put work in, but it wasn't as much work to get no results back as what I was doing in the places that I was working previously. Putting so much hard-earned work, it wasn't like I wasn't able to be able to retrieve what I was supposed to be given. But my point of coming on here is because being that the last year was so tough for me, and then literally having all this stuff given makes me look and say to myself, wow, like, this is a blessing. This is the right path. And so today, it's so funny because I was like stressed out over these videos for the simple fact that like it's been hell and a half trying to like utilize my iPad, utilize my phone, and like all of this stuff that I've been using, like these videos I've been giving you guys has been off of like just like the slow ass iPad that I've been using from my mom giving me. Thank God for her for that. But like it was so hard to use because it was so slow. So anybody trying to get the Ellipsis 8, don't get it. It's just not a fast iPad. And also my phone with the storage issues, like you can see I'm exhausted. I literally stayed up till 8 o'clock in the morning yesterday posting these videos for the eclipse, way past the eclipse time at 5:58 a.m. And I just wanted to get the information out. And like, it's crazy because my friend said to me that he's been trying to get me something for the past 2 days, and I was like, listen, I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. Like, I just need to stay on schedule. I need to make sure things are sent out. Like, I can't break away from this. And like, lo and behold, he tells me to come outside today, and he hands me this black bag and a yoga mat because when the last time I talked to him, I expressed how yoga was something I wish that I can continue to do, and I didn't have the means of being able to purchase a yoga mat, since I'm tight on making sure that I'm purchasing things that are a necessity. But he made me realize that that was a necessity. And because I asked the universe for it, he was an angel in a way of being able to give that to me. And that touches my heart in so many ways. I'm not going to cry. But that touches my heart in so many ways. And then on top of it, he also gave me a computer, and it was a MacBook, which is exactly what I was telling myself. I need to save up for a MacBook because I want to be able to utilize the programs that I learned in school and college. I want to be able to use Final Cut Pro and all these things, and like I feel like I can't do that, and I can't really fully edit my videos because I'm on my phone all the time. So I just, oh my God, this sucks. I'm crying right now. I totally don't do this. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys about this because I want you guys to know how important it is to understand that when you're delivering your purpose, when you're delivering and you're in your beliefs and you're happy, and you're not going along with what any single person is telling you to do, you're just happy and you're following what you feel in your heart and your soul that you should do. When you are at that point is when God can help you get to where you need to be. That's when he can give you those resources that you need. That's when he will surround you with the friendships and the support from people that are going to help guide you or help support you or become an alliance in a way of you being able to have those things. It's by having faith. It's by saying, I believe in myself. It's by saying, I believe in myself, and it's by saying, I can do this. And it might not be what other people think is okay, because a lot of people are scared to do what you're doing. They're very scared, and it's understandable. It's a scary thing. It's fucking scary to go out and to go against the grain so you could be this ball of light you're meant to be. But everyone has a purpose, and finding that purpose and aligning yourself with that purpose is what's going to get you all these resources. It's going to get you all the love in the world so that way you can spread that to other people. So I just wanted to come on here and say that, and thank you, Nick, so much for your gift. I cannot tell you, like words don't explain how appreciative I am of this, and I wish to pass on that energy. I really, really do. So true, cousin. Hi. I didn't even look down to see who was in here. I just was talking, so hello. But hi, how are you? Yeah, I just wanted everybody to know that, because it's extremely important. So God bless to all of you. I hope all of you take the time to really take in my words and really understand what I'm saying to you, because I'm telling you, this is years of me fighting for my beliefs, years of being different, years of struggling with that difference because it's against the grain. I cannot express to you enough how much pain and heartache it has caused me, how many times I have cried to myself, like just to sleep, saying, why can't I be similar enough to other people so I can relate? Why do I have to have so many differences? And I kid you not, I tell you, it is a beautiful thing to be different. It is a beautiful thing to be deep. It is a beautiful thing to be conscious, and it's a beautiful thing to connect with your purpose, however you connect with it, whether it be astrology, whether it be through the church, if you go through the church, whether it be at work, or whether it just be healing the community around you. The important point is to understand that your purpose is for you. It does not have to be justified to anybody or validated from anybody. It is for you. And the moment that you take the step to be fearless enough to approach it and confront it and say that you're going to make the change so you can see change, I guarantee you that you will see resources just flood into your area, and they will support every single thing that you are trying to be fighting for. All right. Such a pleasure to have met you. Oh, Robin, I love you, girl. But yeah, so And we have to meet up. We live very close to each other, so. But anyway, I just wanted to come and tell you guys that I hope you guys take my words and utilize them to how they work for you. God bless. Again, thank you, Nick. I really, really, really appreciate you being in my life. I prayed for friendships like you, and like, I can't tell you how grateful I am over this. So thank you. The universe says, oh, this is Nick, actually. The universe doesn't always give you what you want, but it will always give. Exactly. I can't believe this is like, Nick has this this thing about him where he gets me to cry a lot about things. Especially the first time I hung out with him. So yeah, get you friends that make you cry out and release anything that needs to be released and support your goals. I cannot express that enough. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get out of here because I'm tired of crying on screen. That never happened before. All right, guys, God bless. Bye.